You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing on this thorough Thursday? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. You know what I'm talking about? I almost forgot. Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing this morning, man? Man, it was good. People like hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated. All my folks on the bottom of the game. All my folks on top of that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You know what I'm talking about? Go on and order you one off of Amazon. Hardback. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, all my folks incarcerated on the bottom of that thing, on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing, man. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? Now, a good brother like myself, a good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage, nah. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellers, nah. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption, nah. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippers, nah. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime, nah. I don't promote no violence, nah. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence, nah. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people, you know what I'm talking about? High, you know what I'm talking about? Down, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity, nah. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. And me, man, I don't promote shit. Me, all I promote, you know what I'm talking about? That's what I promote. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote, man, is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, man. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got, people. You know what I'm talking about? But good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. Nah. Me, you know what I'm talking about? Me, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Man, come on, man. Fuck with your partner, man. Hey, check it out, man. Fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing this morning, man? On this thorough Thursday. You know what I'm talking about, bro? They say, bro, where was you at yesterday? Man, listen. Man, you know what I'm talking about? But I ain't come to you, man. You know what I'm talking about? When I can, I will. You know what I'm talking about? If I can't, I ain't gonna strain myself. You know what I'm talking about? I just catch up with you when I do. You know what I'm talking about? I see it. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? But we gonna call this one Thorough Thursday. You know what I'm talking about? And I still don't know, man, if thorough was short for thoroughbred or, but y'all get what I'm saying. Thorough, you hear a lot of people like from New York use that word, you know what I'm talking about? But like that's their word for solid. You get what I'm talking about? Uses thorough dude. You know what I'm talking about? You kind of solid, man. You know what I'm talking about? And this one right here gonna be Thorough Thursday, man, because I just think we need to get back to the genuine solidness. You know what I'm talking about? Now, first of all, man, I'm one of the people that kind of just believe in people. You know what I'm talking about? Not people, I mean like behaviors and people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't really like. I ain't one of them niggas. All bitches, all niggas. You know what I'm talking about? I'm more of a this type of bitch, that type of nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on persons because like everybody got that kind of like every different race. What am I trying to say? Like basically, bro, wherever you go, you gonna see the same shit just on a different person. You gonna see the same shit just a different face. You gonna see the same person just a different face. You know what I'm talking about? No matter where you go. But it's like that's one of the big cause you know I'm always talking about the way the game is now. And like I say, I ain't it's weird, bro, but that's just the way the game is now, you know what I'm saying? But without I'm not playing that game, you get what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna play that game. You feel me? I'm one of them people that been here for a little over 4 decades, you know what I'm talking about in that game. I'm just not gonna play that game. You know what I mean? I don't cause in the 4 decades I know that shit that's going on now, that shit ain't gonna last, you know what I mean? But it might because I didn't man, they didn't fool me already. We done already became a new world, ain't we? You know what I'm talking about? So I don't know. But I'm just talking to my loved ones and everybody I know. Hey y'all, this is what I'm gonna try to do too. Shout out everybody who don't like fast food, but it go in and out your house with the quickness. House lick. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I see. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, hold on. I'm gonna try to do the conference calls on Sundays, man, on Soggy Sunday, man. So if you one of the fellas, man, you just chime in, man. We'll do it like that. You know what I'm talking about? The conference call on Sunday, man. Have a bunch of the cause we had a ball this Sunday, man. Oh, we did. I don't know if it was Sunday or Monday. You know what I'm talking about? Might have been Tuesday. We had a ball though, didn't we? You know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna try to hook that up, man. Also, all the fellas, man, you know what I'm talking about? Whether you in, whether you out, you know what I'm talking about? Sunday night conference call, you know what I'm talking about? Conference call with the fellas, you know what I'm talking about? So if y'all want to participate, man, just go on and get at your brother, man. You know what I'm talking about? See what we can do, you know what I'm talking about? But Thorough Thursday, man. And I'm just like talking to the people, you know what I mean? I think that like we could start right there. You could just get you a group of 4, 5 people, man, and just keep it solid. Cause now it's like everything is on stage. It's like you don't know what's genuine and you don't know what's what, you know what I'm talking about? Cause it's like everybody just want kudos for what they do. So it's like even if you do a good deed, you want everybody to know that you did a good deed. You know what I mean? Instead of just doing the good deed. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you can't count man, you can't keep scoring the game. You can, but like you can't keep score like that. That ain't the way you keep score, bro. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when niggas just fucked with each other, you was just moving. You know what I'm talking about? A nigga didn't have no money on the weed, he still jumped in the car, nigga. Ask, I was one of them niggas that didn't have money on the weed for hella long, years even. I used to be that nigga, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's why baby cuz always kept the swisher and baby cuz always knew how to roll. You know what I'm talking about? You ever didn't have no money and it was a bunch of motherfuckers had a bunch of that good ass weed, but they couldn't roll. You know what I'm talking about? All of a sudden your skills became valuable. You know what I'm talking about? Man, look. I'm talking about I was that nigga you know what I'm talking about. But back then, you know what I'm talking about? I mean, everybody amongst the fellas knew it, you know what I'm talking about? But motherfuckers wasn't broadcasting that shit, you know what I'm talking about? If you was just one of the fellas, you just knew if you wanted to deal with my shit or not when you seen me coming. Like, goddamn, here this nigga come. You know what I'm talking about? Well, fuck it, at least he can roll. You know what I'm talking about? It was some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? But niggas just kept that shit brotherly, bruh. You know what I mean? Niggas just kept that shit brotherly. You know what I'm talking about? Brotherly love. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers just kept that shit brotherly, man. Everything wasn't on display. Everything you did, you know what I mean? Now, you know, it's just like everything is broadcasted, man. You don't know what's genuine and what's not, bruh. You don't know if a motherfucker helping you just so he could tell the people on social media he helped you, or you don't know if he helped you because he was your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? We living in days where everything is on TV, but it don't gotta be. You feel me? And being solid ain't one of the things that should be on TV, especially when it comes between you and your people. Nigga, we ain't never kept score like that. Nigga, we just did. You know what I'm talking about? We just did. Even if you was mad at each other, with like on the inside, bruh, that shit stayed amongst the brothers. You know what I mean? That shit ain't everybody business. It's just not. You know what I mean? You don't get I mean, now I guess you do, but it ain't no, bro. You just you. You know what I'm talking about? You should want to be you. You should want to be the best you. You know what I'm talking about? You shouldn't be wanting to. You shouldn't want to be known as a fake motherfucker, a thief. You just shouldn't want to be known. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck what they talking about. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the actual actions, bro. You shouldn't be wanting to be known as. You know what I mean? You should just be wanting to be known as thorough, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just even with the game. You feel me? I ain't trying to be no gangster. I ain't trying to be tough. I ain't trying to be nothing other than me, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not trying to portray nothing, bro. I'm just trying to bring back the love, man. I just really want everybody to stick together because I know if we could just stick together and everybody start thinking just a little bit alike, man, we'll be some powerful, dangerous motherfuckers, man. We just would. And that's where they got us at because we just not together. And they do everything in their power to keep us on that path of not being together. You see what happened when we start finna get powerful? They kill that one motherfucker that done gathered everybody up. Anybody who got the power to gather everybody up and make them come as one, that's the motherfucker they gonna get rid of. Kind of like when you in jail and you be in the ride and the goon squad come and say, well, who they try to get you to point out who the one who orchestrated this shit. Well, we want to talk to the person who's in control of this shit, nigga. Then everybody walks through the window. You know what I'm talking about? We all is, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But that's what they try to do, man. And bro might just be up early rambling because he just got through working out feeling good. You know what I'm talking about? The last couple days ain't been so good. You know what I'm talking about? But I woke up this morning and I got a shot at it again. You know what I'm talking about? But Thorough Thursday it is, man. Because I just think we need to get back to being solid within. You know what I mean? Like whatever you want to be, you should practice that. Just whatever you want to be, you should just practice that. You know what I'm talking about? You should go about ways to become that. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all use y'all phone to look up everything in the world, computer to look up everything else in the world. Instead of some shit you could look up for information to help yourself in your own life. You know what I'm talking about? But most importantly, y'all see the way this shit is, bruh. Y'all see the way the world is, bruh. That's why all the you know what I'm talking about, the fellas and the niggas, like all the people you could come together with, bruh. Then the people who should come together, man. 3 or 4 people become the most powerful motherfuckers in the world, man. You know what I mean? But we got to get back to being solid within each other, man. Because the way this shit going, bruh, they with the comparisons and the laughters and shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, they got it's just backwards, bruh. It ain't each one teach one no more. You know what I'm talking about? It's get your own and laugh at everybody else who broke, ain't it? Man, there's a cold game going on in the world, man, ain't it? But just being solid is just being solid, bruh. And it really ain't no instructions to that shit. It's just keeping it real with yourself. You know what I mean? You know when you ain't keeping it real with yourself, when you start telling yourself rationalizations to do shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like if you finna take something, you start saying, well, this motherfucker was looking at me. You start giving yourself excuses and shit to do some fake shit. You know what I'm talking about? You might want to stop right there. You know what I'm saying? And say, what am I doing? You know what I'm talking about? That's a good thing. Time to look in the mirror and say, what am I doing? You know what I'm talking about? Don't go against yourself, man. That's how you lose your soul. For real. You ain't just got to tell to lose your soul. But nowadays, that's how niggas losing their soul at a rapid pace by telling. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they doing, they telling. But it's a gang of ways you can lose your soul, bro. It's when you go against yourself. So I don't know what kind of morals or values or whatever, bro. But like, you know which ones you got yourself because you didn't have them your whole life as you being yourself. You know what I mean? And whatever you believe in, it'll feel funny when you got to go against that. Because the hardest person you ever gonna have to deal with is yourself, bro. Is yourself. And that's why I don't get baby cuz don't get shit. You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz always talking about he don't get stuff. It ain't for you to give, baby cuz. But the hardest person you ever gonna have to live with is your goddamn self, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So think about that before you out there doing the things you do. You know what I'm talking about? Because that shit'll eat you up inside. You know what I'm talking about? Because when all the lights turn off and shit, you still gotta lay down and go to sleep, boy. And if you done did some shit, boy, your mind gonna let you know about it, ain't you? That shit gonna tear your ass up, nigga. I'm telling you. So just be careful about that before y'all do the shit you do, man. But we just need to get back to keeping it solid with one another. Just a few people that you really do know, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because y'all see the rest of this shit just gonna be haywire, bro. This shit just trending in a direction where it's gonna be a free for all. You know what I'm talking about? And all is free. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be on some shit like that. So the best thing you could do, man, is just like I said, a few motherfuckers, man. Practice keeping it solid, bro. Cause this shit finna get wild. You know what I mean, bro? This shit finna be all over the place, bro. You already seeing it. They keep introducing shit that's invisible, but it's behaviors. You know what I mean? But this shit, when you look at it, bro, it's just like we all hella little kids. You feel me? Teasing each other. He got on pro wings, you know what I'm talking about? All that old goofy ass shit. It's like we back at Frick, y'all. But you got to keep it solid amongst yourself, man. You feel what I'm saying? And once you do that, bro, you just got to create your own world. If you get what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about? Who want to come over here, baby? Cuz world, baby. Cuz got a planet. God damn. God damn, man. But we got to get back to. We not gonna be able to do it. That's why I'm just calling for the few. You know what I'm talking about? You got to get back to being solid, bro. Everything ain't for show, man. Everything, it just is what it is, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It just is what it is, man. It just is, man. We just need to bring back that genuine solidness. You know what I'm talking about? Because there's still good fellas out there, man. You feel what I'm saying? There's still some good fellas out there. There's just good people out there still, period. You know what I mean? But we just got to get back to, because when it was like that, it was solid. If you just think about it. When niggas kept it solid, it was solid. You know what I'm talking about? And I love y'all, man. And anybody going through some problems, I'm gonna tell you some shit my daddy told me when I was in the hole, man. If you woke up this morning, shit ain't feeling, it ain't really that good, and it's just could be better, and just hella problems. Or you might, if you woke up, first of all, you know what I'm talking about, just say amen. You know what I'm talking about? Say thank you, God, you woke me up. You know what I'm talking about? Then before you get to thinking about all that other shit that really don't, I mean, it might mean something. Man, listen, my daddy told me when I was in the hole, that nigga said, 100 years from now, shit won't even matter. God damn. And with that, I'm out of here, man. And if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of love.